Okay, so I'm going to stay in spec and just see what happens. Go to spec mode. Okay, yep, in spec. Oh, streamer mode. Okay. Right, so Tigler is going to go with scope. Buddy is his opposite number, and he's going to get dropped immediately in return. Buddy fighting a double. Norby, not quite sure how that happened at all. A big... What is Buddy doing? Okay, I'm not sure if there's a bit of confusion about what was happening. It is a bit of a slow start. QKez finds Furby. QKez then finds a second on Bundy. Rampage goes for the plant. I'm not quite sure what happened because Norby looked like he was about to scope. But it seems like we're carrying on as normal. A little bit of a confusing start. And for some reason that streamer mode... Okay, there we go. Right, let's get rid of that. Interesting start to the game. But it is Dono, Loso, and Lance left. Seems to be a bit of confusion about what things were going in what order. QKez defending the plant, eventually dropped by Lance, so have a nice day. Are going to defuse on this one. Again, a very interesting start. I can only apologize for the confusion.
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
Does that round count? Are we rolling? Okay, Norby not happy with that. It looked like he was about to scope though. I'm kind of intrigued. Okay, Tigler getting Tigler getting his return on that after a barrage of M1 bullets coming over. Dono looking for that attack nade over to APC. Timing that pretty much perfectly. QKez now looks to plant. And is prevented via a barrage of nades. Wonderful5 not having any nades left. Neither to hand. Rampage looks to plant.
Explosives planted.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. The things are... Okay, I think we're restarting. Wait, we're oh my god. Right, I think we're restarting, and I don't know if I'm going in spec. I'm not entirely sure. Right, so do I go with spec? Right, I'll go with spec. Okay, right, so I think I'm going to spec, and then I'll ready up. So I don't know if this is a new COD patch thing. But I'm hoping kill feeds and stuff still come up, because if not, this is going to make things pretty confusing. Right, okay, so who can I jump in with? I can jump in with Tiglet, who I think still has scope. He does. And he's going to look for his opposite number. Doesn't find one on the jump. He does find Buddy, though. Loso, I think, is going to be the front man for hand, but he's dropped quickly by Norby. Kind of a repeat of the first round we just had. A big rush onto B. Plant does go down. I can't see who's making the plant. I think it's going to be QKez. And Darkroom is pretty much covered. There is only one hand player left. In fact, I have the axis thing in the bottom left, so I should be able to stay without using the score sheet. There's a barrage of M1 bullets. Rampage coming back towards Spawn House. And he gets the final kill, dropping Lance. So first round going pretty convincingly in the hand of Wonderful5. Yo, Supreme FPS, welcome in. There you go, Daisy, no thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Right. Jump in with QKez. He seems to be the front man, keeping his head down for any stray bullets coming across from Axis spawn. Pops that nade over into alleyway. Actually has a really good spawn. I think he could get right onto that bomb site early on. One allied player dropping via a nade. Buddy looking for anyone in Allied spawn house, not finding anyone and bravely pushing up towards Allied Tiger. Looking towards Broken Wall. I can't quite see who's planting, but Rampage is going to be covering Allied Tank. I don't think he knows that the Axis scope is actually right around the corner. He does now. Furby finds him. Loso dropping Norby. Lancel on the rotate. And Hand get to return things. QKez finding Furby. Buddy then dropping him. And that is going to be a Hand. Rotate. Nice and easy. A complete kind of comparison of the last round.
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
But either way, nice retake. Timing of the rotate from Lance and everyone was pretty much perfect. Let's jump in with Tigler, see if we can get any early kills to begin with. Oh, they're baiting him. They're baiting. He doesn't quite get it. I think Buddy tried the scope as well. Loso tagged heavily. But can still get involved. Nades coming over to B alleyway. Axis smoke on Allied Tiger and Allied smoke on B alleyway. QKez putting pressure towards A, drawing eyes across there, dropping Lance. Furby finding QKez. Tigler moving up to Allied spawn house, looking through the smoke. Stormy dropping Buddy. Bit of a spread formation for Hand. Looks in towards Dark. Tacnade going over into B. Rampage hiding by APC. It's good formation for Wonderful5. They have every angle covered. Tigger dropping Furby. Dono then dropping him. A really quick exchange. Stormy finding Loso. Norby tagging the last remaining Axis player. And he's pinned by APC. He's on the hunt from Shotgunner. And Rampage is going to find him. It's going to be 2-1 to the Allied team. Wonderful5 are looking pretty good. Bit of mixed pressure towards A. A big push on B. I think we might be having the same again. Oh, Loso with the early nade catching Norby. He pushes up as well, not afraid to put pressure on with the car. I think Shotgunner's gone in there too. Buddy looking towards B. Loso now with that push finding Stormy. A nade landing right in front of Buddy. Rampage gets a plant down on the west side of B. It's a good spot covering that B alleyway, but only has shotgun. And again, Wonderful5 hammer B. Lance holding Allied spawn. I think he was waiting to see how the fight with Tigler and Dono went, and now that Tigler got it, he's going to have to be careful. He is spotted. It's a 3v3. There's no reason they can't... Beg your pardon, 3v2 now. But there's no reason they can't change this one and get the defuse. They need to time their pushes carefully. One play comes from B. Furby finds QKez and the second on a Rampage. And it's going to be a Wonderful5 loss even after the plant. Well played by Hand. 2v2. Oh, sorry, 2-2 even, not 2v2.
Axis win.
But it's weird how this works better than when I'm in streamer mode. That, yeah, strange. Ah, oh, looked like the crosshair was on him. Tigler missing that one. Loso with a nade over to B. Coming right in that alleyway. Forcing a player back, giving one player time to get into Dark. Buddy is the guy in there. Furby dropping to Norby. Buddy again. Putting huge pressure on from Dark. Eventually dropping to Tigler. But Buddy going down with 2 kills. Stormy finding Loso. Axis with 1 player left. Tigler looking through Dark to try and find the last remaining player. That smoke is just about clearing. It's going to be Lance moving up to Garage. Yo, Fenny, welcome in, bro. Hi to the Hobbit. I'm glad. I'm glad they said that. It's good to see you, man. Oh, good shot from Lance. Finds 1. Needs to do that 2 more times. Oh, and Tigler taking the place of Buddy. He put up a really good defensive scope in that dark room, but was eventually taken down by Tigler. So both scopes looking on form. Let's have a look at the score quickly. Buddy only at 3-4. Tigler at 6-3. Good shot. Tigler finding Buddy. And again, B looks to be the target. Norby finding Lance. Aloso returning back to Axis spawn. QKez is already on B. Backed up with a number of teammates. That nade could have been a double, actually. QKez is really lucky. Furby finding the nade and then catching Norby with the car. It's now QKez's turn to try and plant. Drop by Furby again. Been an absolute rock, but not a big enough rock. Drop by Rampage. Wonderful5 with a 2-round lead. Handa putting up a really good defense. Their nades are good. There's some very good individually skilled players, but I think Wonderful5 are just getting on plant too early. Oh, Furby though, opening things up, finding Stormy. Loso then finding Norby. 2 nades here in the hand of Tigler. Could be handy. QKez finding 1 in the form of Loso. Plant going down by QKez. Buddy looking for the kill through the windows of dark. 3 on 3. They're all pushing from allied spawn now. Rampage waiting again by APC. He's kind of covered by the camouflage. He finds Alliance, gets a second on Dono. And is dropped by Buddy. But I think the damage is done. Buddy has 2 players to try and take down. He does have an M1 and car. But QKez is right around that corner ready for him. Dropped by Buddy. It's going to be 5-2. This locking down of B is really good. Really strong B pushing. Let's jump in with the Axis team. Let's jump in with Buddy, see if he can try and drop Tigler at the beginning. He's going to need to start bringing that scope into play. Oh, and Tigler gets him again. Buddy did manage to fire, but Loso finding Norby, bring that back to a 4 on 4. Plenty of nades going round. Loso getting tagged from allied spawn, I think. QKez again, the front man, pushing onto B. Watches the sky for that nade. That had an awkward bounce. Oh, and he managed to catch Lance going into dark room. Good reactions there to look from the nade to Lance. Great timing of the rush, though. He knew he was going to be distracted by that nade. QKez gets the plant. I think on the front. Rampage covering guard and dropped by Loso, who's eventually dropped by Stormy. This is complete ground denial by Wonderful5. They're getting on B, locking it down. And Han just aren't getting a look in. Bit of a buy round here. I think the shotgun is going to grab the car. Tigler ready for that jump again. Nades landing harmlessly around him. Neither Buddy nor Tigler caught on that one. Loso pushing up to Main Street. Dono with the first opening kill, finding Norby. QKez again getting onto B. His spawns have just been... Oh, and the headshot. I was going to say, a gift from God. That nade was close. And he gets Furby again. By all rights, he shouldn't be alive. But he may have done enough. 2v2. Lance pushing from Garden. Still has to deal with that smoke. Does have the shotgun, though. Dono coming from allied spawn. Tigler ready. Watching B alleyway. QKez sitting by the wall. That nade is landing right on him. He has to move. Now the last 2 Wonderful5 players are bunched up. Lance drop. That's big. And Tigler with the scope finding Dono. They're just being denied. There's another 3 rounds in this half. And if Wonderful5 get it to 10-2, that's going to be a tough comeback. Have a nice day of trying, though. They are getting players into good positions. Their nades are good. Even getting the first kill. A double nade here from Loso. That has to turn this round into their favour. Has to. Buddy on B. Loso finding Norby. The last player now in the form of Lance. Oh, beg your pardon. Tigler. Sorry. It's a bit weird not having the health bars up. I could have sworn Lance had an allied uniform there. 7-3 in favour of Wonderful5. A nice aggressive round from hand. I feel lost without my health bars. Really, Buddy winning that scope duel. Needing that. But we could still see a 7-5 if Wonderful5 can get the last two. I think Wonderful5 would be pretty peeved with that. Probably thinking they were earned a bit more. Hand quite happy to not send people over to B on the jump. Pushing from garage. Rampage now getting the plant on the south side of the bomb. I think he's going to go back to APC. Oh no, he's going to go to office. Lance with the stolen M1 clear an allied spawn. They do have a 2-man advantage. Lance clearing every avenue. Just making sure. Time is ticking though. Stormy with a bit of lag, but I think he's back covering B alleyway. Oh, still a bit of lag. That could be hurtful. Dono finding Rampage. That's a huge kill. He drops a lag. Oh, and there we go. Nice clear. Concise push on B from both angles. It's going to be 7-4. I think a player had a little bit of lag. And you can't blame that one on me.
Axis win.
7-4. A few rounds on the trot going into the hand of hand. The hands of hand. I didn't realise that was going to be a thing then. 1 round before the half. Tigler moving slightly, catching Buddy just as he was about to land. In terms of scope duels, you have to give it to Tigler so far. Loso jumping on the wall, looking to catch players as they run across. Lance with the double, finding Stormy and Tigler. Oh, Stormy leaving. I'm assuming he's reconnecting. There it is before the half, so he might be changing player. Plant does go down. I think a player was just spotted by APC. Kukes with the nade over there. Not catching anyone. Lance pushing from spawn again. They do have the man advantage. Not anymore. Norby finding Lance. Furby then finding Rampage, losing their shotgunner. QK's trying his best. He drops Furby. He only had the Luger. 2v1. Norby looking for him. And Loso pushing from APC. It's going to be an 8-4 half for Wonderful5. Okay, Stormy has returned. Nope, Stormy's gone. Not entirely sure what's happening. Either way, good performance from both teams. Wonderful5, I think we're just having that allied advantage on Burgundy. Able to get on B first. Block that alleyway off with the nades. Smoke. I don't know whether Hand were doing anything wrong in particular. It's just a Storm and B as allies. You are usually having an advantage. So it's going to be good to see if Hand can do the same, if they choose to. Wonderful5 maybe banking on that. I don't know if Stormy's coming back. Just going to wait for a fifth. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. I think, I don't know whether Monk is covering the input game. If not, Stenon's streaming it from his POV. So if you do want to jump in between, then by all means. But I think we're just waiting for that 5th player for Wonderful5. Wherever he is. Is it Loki? Okay, Stormy has returned. He has joined Axis. We have swapped over. Wonderful5 are now going to be defending. And are now going to be attacking. Okay, everything looks okay. Right. Let's jump in with the allied team, see how they do. Loso now with scope. He's going to look to try and drop Tigler or anyone on the jump, and he doesn't. 2 managed to cross. QKez. Oh, it just gets caught by Loso on that second opportunity for the scope. Tigler. Oh, dropped by that nade. I was going to say he's going to be really impactful looking at Garage. And while it isn't a full-on B rush, right from the off, Lance catching Norby. And no, look to have the upper hand. I need to stop doing those puns. I don't mean to. Loso finding Rampage. And here comes that Burgundy allied advantage. Lance covering mid. Stormy finds Furby. Looks for the Luger.
Allies win.
Can't transfer that. Dono finds him. And the first round is going to go to hand after the half. 8-5. Bit of a buy round here for hand as well. Loso grabbing the MP44. Oh, buzzing jump from whoever that was. Stormy dropping to Dono. Loso looking for the next kill. 2 players managed to get onto B for Wonderful5. Norby finds a Lance. Nades are landing all around the bomb site. Furby finding Rampage. Hand are going to start to put pressure from APC. QK's dropped by Buddy. Norby just waiting. Peeking near the smoke. Tactical push here from hand. They are convinced there's someone in dark room. Dono hanging back ready for the rotate. Tigler is going to push through mid or main street. He needs to be careful. Buddy finds Tigler. Norby then finds Dono. He's the last man left for Wonderful5. And he is dropped by Loso. 8-6 now. Here come Wonderful5. And you could say there's a big advantage playing allies second on Burgundy. You get to scrape through as many rounds as you can. 3 or 4 is usually probably not too bad if you're going against that allied push. And then when it's your turn to do the same, all those rounds can go under your belt. Dono finding QKez. 1 player in dark room. Buddy pushing from allied spawn. I guess a tag onto someone there. I don't quite know who that is, sadly. Rampage and Garage. Lance making his way towards A. The only player over here caught by Tigler. No A push for them. Norby finding Furby. And B is now in the hands of Wonderful5. Who might have this round in the bag. You see how important it is getting players over that jump to B, if you can. Just putting pressure on anyone that rushes from APC. Loso still trying to take B if he can. Dropped by Norby, and Rampage with the final kill, finding Buddy.
Win.
A much needed round for Wonderful5. Okay, Tigler with car. Looks like he may do a rush either down mid or main street. That nade's coming over. Look pretty good. Just catching that wall. QKez now with scope, finding Furby. Tigler is front man. Lance winning that scope duel against QKez, but Norby dropping in. Stormy finding Buddy. And suddenly Wonderful5 have locking down B again, preventing any kind of push. Loso heavily tagged. Those Luger bullets flying over him, looking to catch and finish off the kill. Rampage hiding in mid. Tigler finding Loso. Dono dropping Norby at B. Tigler and allied spawn. Is it going to give me Dono? There we go. He's still by allied spawn. Ooh. Neither catching each other there. Not at all fussed by the pressure from APC. He's getting it from both angles. Oh, and the shotgunner as well. He does find Rampage. 2v1. Tigler at allied spawn. Stormy. Oh, caught just through the window of dark. 10-6. Wonderful5 getting another round. And they're only 3 away from winning Burgundy. Buy round here for Wonderful5. The Thompson going in the hand of Rampage, I think. Loso looking for the jump, but so far not finding anyone. Catching Norby just through the smoke of that nade. A second on QKez. Nearly getting the third. Stormy adding 1 to Wonderful5's tally. Furby then finding Tigler. That was a huge opening round. Hand with a massive advantage from the off. Lance out looking to plant. Taken off though from the barrage of bullets, backed up by a teammate. He can now cover that B alleyway. Loso finding Rampage. Stormy the man left. Car and MP44 in hand. I don't think they know he's in mid. Now they know. 10-7. Hand grabbing one back. Huge opening round for Hand. The double scope kill. Nearly a triple, actually. He was kind of unlucky not to get it. Loso opens things up again. Finds QKez. Lance charging down in B. Finding Norby. B is now under a lot of pressure. Oh, but the Axis shotgun has got in. Rampage is A. Gets the double. Finding Lance and Buddy. Clearing B himself. Getting the third on Furby. Dono with the one tap. Finding Tigler. And suddenly what looked like a certain B plant is now a stalemate. Dono and Loso might need to relocate. Maybe try A. Really aggressive from both teams. Loso checking Axis spawn. Rampage is going to wait in office. Bit of an exchange there between Stormy and Dono, I think. I think they are going to change over to A. Dono just being really careful about peeking. Rampage still in office. Stormy actually looking towards a mid. I don't think he's banked. They would have gone A. I think due to the time, he might just be checking now. Now they know. Now they move.
Explosives planted.
Plant goes down. Stormy looks towards the back end of the plant. Dono's going to sit pretty much on site. Loso sitting up by Tiger. Looking A long. Oh, great shot. Finds Rampage. And gets the second. Finds Stormy. Good confidence scoping. Looking very good. It's a shame we don't get the replays. I'll just give you a look at the scoreboard quickly. Loso sitting with 21-10. And preempted that. Oh, the nade catching him right in the front. Tiglet will have that kill. He then looks towards allied spawn. Moves back over to A. QKez has got to scope on B, but pushed off there by Lance along with Norby. Dono then catching a friendly with that nade. Probably not expecting Lance to clear that himself.
Explosives planted.
Plant does go down. Now they have to try and revert this plant. 3-on-3. Rampage pushing from allied spawn. In fact, all three pushing from APC. Rampage is going to go in with Thompson. Great peek from Dono. He gets the double and then the triple. Completely converts that. 10-9. Yo, Dubs, yeah, I'm in spectate. We tried me being in streamer mode and that apparently lagged everyone else. So I've been demoted to spectate. So I don't have any health bars, unfortunately. Which is a shame. So yeah, apparently it's fine in spectate, but when I go in streamer mode, then everyone else lags. The players are saying maybe that's a new patch thing. They're not quite sure, but yeah, there's not much I can do, I'm afraid. It's awkward as heck for me. I feel naked without the health bars. But yeah, it's either that or I don't get to cover it at all, I guess. Anyway, one player dropping so far, and that is Furby. See, I can't actually be in streamer mode, sadly, because that lags everyone out. Nade coming over there, not catching anyone. Rampage sitting, defending A on the south side by Tiger. Lance might be coming to him soon, actually. He's the only man for hand by A. Yeah, this is the best I can do. Stormy rotating over to B. Norby, they might have it covered. A big exchange over by B. Dono, QKez, Tiglet, both finding kills. One allied player left in the form of Dono. He does find QKez. I think he's going to be quickly under pressure after that, though. Tiglet looking through dark, and two players pushing up. B alleyway. Rampage comes in, gets a tag, dropped by Dono. This could be big if he can hold this. No, he eventually dropped by Tigler. A valiant effort. Wonderful5 are going to go 11-9. Anything but a naked bear. It's okay, it's not going to go that far, don't worry. Yeah, I might try streamer mode again on the next map, which is Carentan, because it just helps so much. Loso caught heavily. Buddy and Furby both finding kills. Stormy finding Buddy. Good push from him. Rampage finding Furby. Loso looking for the players that have pushed up on Main Street. Dono finding Rampage. Lance, I think, is covering mid. Stormy with that attack over to beat Lance. Finding Stormy. Plant is going down by Dono. He's on his own.
Allies win.
11-10. Hand are coming back. Yes, feels so weird without the health bars. I'm a bit lost. But then again, it's the same as it would be on VCOD or UO. Yo, Ammo, welcome in. Good to see you. Low 7 nearly killed, nearly got two, but was caught in the reload. He found QKez. Furby dropping Norby, though. B is going to be open for hand. Players are backing Buddy up. Loso finding Stormy. His scoping has really been on point. Rampage charging into Allied House. Gets tagged. Tigler up. Finding Lance. Loso dropping Rampage. It's going to be Tigler left to try and defuse. Not going to happen. Hand draw it. $11-all. What a game. Furby with the opener. Loso completely blocked by that smoke. Dono finding Norby. Rampage finding Buddy. B is in the hand of Wonderful5. Rampage holding dark. Lance goes A again. It's one Axis player left. Trying to find who that is. It is Tigler again.
Explosives planted.
Here's the last man up for Wonderful5. Misses that shot, but I don't think it would have counted. Lance finds him. Hand now with the map point. Yo, Wash, thank you for the gift sub. Infect the gadget. Thank you so much. Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. Loso looking for that opening kill. Not finding anyone. QK's with the early nade. Over to B-Rush. Buddy finding Rampage. Norby finding him in return. Could this be potential last round B-Rush? QK's gets on there. Finds Furby. Good scope. Lance hanging out by Allied spawn. Stormy moving over to Axis spawn. Car in hand. Norby peeking out of dark. 3v3. It's always a roll of the dice as to whether B is going to be the hot point or not. Loso and Allied spawn. Needs to keep an eye on his back, though. QK's waiting by B. Lance with backup looking towards A. Wash, thank you, dude. They're being incredibly careful. They still have a bit of time on their hands. Stormy looking over at A. I don't know if he's seen anyone, though. He may have done. Oh, Norby definitely has. Gets a tag onto Dono, who I think is going to dedicate himself to the plant. Waits for everyone else to get into position. Loso still catching that cross. How vital is he going to be? QK's and jump. Dropped by Lance. That's huge. Loso then finding Norby. There's only Stormy left.
Eliminated.
Good play. Good defense. Lance finding him. It's going to be a hand win. Interesting. Wonderful5 looks so strong on the start. It just shows how maybe going Allied second round could be handy. Good play. We go to Carentan. Yeah, thank you again, Washed. Lovely bit of Carentan. Where's it, Loki? Right. I'll try streamer mode, see if it still lags. Maybe they won't notice. Maybe they will. Loki, come. But yeah, good half to both teams. Hey, buddy. Wash, thank you again, dude. That's really kind of you, buddy. Thank you very much. You going for hand? He's got too much money. Well, it's very kind. I'm sure he works hard for it. He's a low. Richest guy of Stuttgart. Stay in spec? Right, gotcha. Okay, yep, sorry guys. I'm gonna have to be in spec. I apologize. That's the best I can do. But hopefully something can hopefully something can be done, because I do miss streamer mode. Lucky. Right, I'm just gonna let this cat out, guys. He gave you 50 bucks because you had to sneeze. Again. Again, I'm sure you guys earn it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the money. Right, let me just let this cat out. I'll be right back. Okay, he's out. Can I wait for everyone to come back? Chuck the poor thing out the window. Nah, he went straight out. I wouldn't chuck him out the window. I'm getting quicker. Been practicing running up and down the stairs. Okay, hand look ready. Wonderful5 are good. Here we go. Hand are going to be defending. Wonderful5 are going to be attacking. We'll have a quick peek through the players and just see what their weapons are going to be, if they'd like to show me them. Nope, they're all going to go with pistols. That makes sense. It's kind of hard to see until they deploy and get in their respective formations. I wonder what Tigler's going to be going. M1 maybe? Yep, he's going to be M1. Looking towards mid-entrance. Buddy with MP44. Oh, I think he wanted to try and get on that ledge if he could, but fell off. Rampage has done a daring run towards B. I think he might try an early plant, put pressure on the guy at the back of B. Looks to get that plant right in the front as well. Use the cover of smoke, but Dono and Furby are going to be racking up the first kills for hand. Tigler pushing through rush. Oh, nearly finds that kill. Loso defending B. Stormy and Tigler both adding kills to Wonderful5's tally. A huge plume of smoke. I think double smoke on B Street. Norby and Tigler in warehouse. 3v2 and Wonderful5 have the upper hand. Oh, Loso under pressure from warehouse. Stormy rotating. Might look to put pressure through mid. This could be big if he's allowed to. Waiting patiently. Oh, Loso finding Tigler. Norby now looking at the back of Axis spawn. Furby in mansion. Only 25 seconds left. Norby finding Loso. I think he moves on to the back of B. Needs to be careful with this jump here. Just missed. I don't think any nades are going to stop him. Oh, they are. Oh, and Furby catches him. I think he waited a bit too long. He may have been able to jump away from that. Stormy isn't going to be able to do anything. Hand can just keep their heads down. And Hand do get the first one. It's good bomb deterrent from Hand. Kept them off even when that smoke went down right at the front. That's always hard to defend. Jump in with Tigler and Scope. See where he looks first. Then we push through mid. Oh, and he spots a player just peeking out of the mid door. Oh, I'm sure he's not going to keep their head in. Loso nearly chucked out the barrel of the tank. They would have come back at him. QK's watching that window from mansion. Buddy just sitting on the ledge waiting. Rampage is holding back from pushing through rush. I think he might have had some pressure a bit earlier on. Lancel going cellar. Might try and peek garden. Just to see what he can find. If he can't get a kill, at least some information could be handy. A little bit hesitant to go out. I'm not surprised. Players are still out and about. No nade in the hand of Stormy, so he can't attack nade MG. But Lancel's waiting. Tigler finding Dono. Lancel moving away now. Just as Stormy is about to make his way down cellar. Oh, that could be a poorly timed move. They're basically following each other. Norby now finding Buddy. He does find Tigler, though. Is he going to run? He isn't. Rampage moves away. Lancel still up. Finds Qkez. Gets a tag onto one allied player. 3 allies left. 2 for hand. Plant going down at A. Rampage gets to that in a good position. He can grab that M1 as well. Loso finding Norby, making it 2v2. Both of them in MG. Stormy just going to keep his head down. Is he going to peek and look for info? That weapon collection there may have alerted them as to how close they are. Nade going into top MG. I don't know if anyone was tagged. Lancel checking. Lancel finds Rampage. Loso off the defuse. Lancel needs to cover and find the second. He does. Easy defuse here now for Loso. Great play from both of them. Lancel being crucial in clearing MG. Hand starting off well as Axis. Early nades over mid. I see at least 2. Lancel finding Stormy. Rampage then finding Lancel. A fair exchange. Oh, Tigler caught someone running across mid there. Loso watching Rush. No one back B. Sure, Qkez heard that. Buddy dropping down from MG. Looking towards the entrance. Rampage making his way cautiously down the archway, up to the cart. Spots a player at the back of B, gets a tag on each other. And now it's just down to who gets a second. Loso wins that one. He gets a second on Norby. Completely clears B. Qkez finding Buddy. Loso's still there. Checking for any more survivors. Dono finding Tigler. Allies with 1 man left. And the former Qkez, who is under pressure, deals with it nicely. Finds Dono. 2v1. Furby in mid. Loso looking towards that window of MG. I think he spots him in the farthest side MG window. Qkez pops that nade over. I think he's going to try and make the jump. This could be close. Oh, I just missed. He shoots the dead body just to make sure. Has an extra nade. I don't think he knows Furby's that close. Dealt with it nicely. One player kept him busy. The other crept behind him. Hand are going to go 3-0.
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
Nice strong defense from Hand so far. Let's jump in with it. I think one player is going to look back B. It's going to be, excuse me, Dono. Choking on my words there. A long-range nade down the street from Loso. Buddy and MG again just on the ledge. Stormy finding Furby. Lancel with shotgun and M1. He's going to populate mid. We'll change that. Oh no, I think he dropped his shotgun. I don't think he wanted to do that. Or did he? Surely not. Did he want to do that? No, he didn't. Okay, cool. Confused me a bit there. Oh, after all that, he gets dropped by Qkez. That is unfortunate. He did so much check-in to make sure the way was clear. And then was dropped. Axis down to 3. Wonderful5 down to 5. That smoke going up on cart from Wonderful5. Norby finding Dono. Axis now down to 2. Buddy and Qkez just patiently waiting for each other. Neither really keen to move, although Buddy is now going to have to. He is the last man. Doesn't matter. Tigler finds him. Good play from Tigler. Putting that scope to good use again. Wonderful5 getting the 4th round. It is now 3-1. A small buy round for Wonderful5. A nade over right to MG Garden from Tigler. I don't think I caught anyone though. That nade was close. Loso not standing in that avenue for those nades to bounce off the roof. They can be so deadly. QK's checking mid. Buddy missing that ledge again. He's not happy. Rampage watching rush. Oh, Buddy with a good nade. Catching Tigler. Lancel just in warehouse seeing what he can hear. You can definitely hear players moving by piano. Or maybe he can't. Maybe it's in rush. Oh, it is in rush. Beg your pardon. Is he going to go for the jump? Loso checking sell it. QK's checking mid. Putting some pressure on the player on the stairs. I hear Rampage's shotgun going off. Buddy's still waiting by MG. And here goes. I think that might signal the B push. Rampage. Lancel's about to be busy. I don't think they know he's in here. He does have a nade and smoke in hand. Pops his out on the street. But he does need to cover the stairs as well. Because Rampage is going to make his way up. Lancel, look, Lancel. Buddy. He is under a lot of pressure. Oh, I thought Rampage could have cleared it. He could have cleared it. I don't think they know he's up there. Loso finding Norby. I don't think they know he's there. That could be huge. Rampage had the chance to check, but didn't. Now Lancel could be really imperative. I think they nearly shot each other then. Allies down to 2. And nade catching Lancel. And the defuse comes off. That was a real mix. I'm really surprised Rampage didn't go top warehouse. That was strange. I don't know why he did that. Yo, Wind, welcome in. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, weird play. Rampage had a good chance to just secure warehouse, but for some reason chose not to. Some awkward nades coming over mid. Landed by Cart. QK's checking that far side mansion window. Buddy's still on that ledge. It's 1944 at the minute, but some say he's still on that ledge. Even to this day. Rampage and rush again. Lancel's got in warehouse again, and I don't think anyone would have sent that information to Wonderful5. Norby going rush. Furby sitting mansion. Doesn't have a nade. Norby spotted that one coming from a mile off. And Stormy checking MG. Lancel's still in MG. Warehouse, beg your pardon. Just checking that window, waiting for anyone to come across the ledge. But I don't know if he's going to run into anyone soon. Here comes Rampage. I think he's popped that smoke over. He has indeed. Bang on Cart. Tigler looking. Out goes the Axis smoke as well. QK's has taken MG. 4v4. 30 seconds left. Rampage now choosing to go through mid. Norby under pressure. Winning that duel against Dono. Furby finding Rampage. And the plant at A. Provided they can do it. Loso with the double defending A himself. And there's going to be one allied player left. In the form of Norby, dropped by Furby. Great play, Loso. Loso was imperative on that round. Defending A plant. Stopping the plant itself. Are you going to go out for some drinks? Dude, enjoy it. Enjoy it, man. Have one for me. Enjoy it, dude. Glad you're well. Oh, that nade's awkward. That's what I mean. Those nades bouncing off the roof and actually catching more momentum as well. The first kill of the round, and that is a Loso. That's a big loss. One awkward bounce. I remember that happening so many times on public servers, and you had like 32 against 32. I think that was the max anyway. You'd have about 20 or so nades coming over mid. It's crazy. I can't remember how big the public servers used to be back in the day. I think it was 32 each. I might be wrong. But he's about to be busy. Brings out the Luger. Oh, QKez loses that somehow. Rampage backing up his teammate. Oh, and Stormy dropped. Can Buddy find a third to defend MG? Oh, nope, not going to be enough. Nope, Rampage drops him. Shotgun beats car. Rampage looking to plant at A. I think the last remaining... Sorry, Norby was also at B, ready to plant there. But I think he may have lost the argument. Norby looking for the finish. He gets it.
Allies win.
Gets the final kill on Lancel. 5-2. Wonderful5 grabbing one back in the midst of a pretty good hand run. Tignan are looking towards back B. He has 3 other players near him. Oh, and he spots the side pouch, I think. Loso with the nade on Norby. Buddy checking from MG again. All seeing eye, it was 32v32. Man, that was hectic. They were good times. So welcome in, Castley. They were really good times. Oh, Lancel with the push. Furby and Buddy both adding to that. Starting to get a bit more confident with that Axis team. I think a few of them may actually be trying to rotate. Furby's gone out in guard, and Lancel with the final kill on Rampage. That was a nice, clean round. Really nice, clean round. Let's have a look at the score sheet. Loso sitting top with 8-3, closely followed by Lancel, or Lance. Loso not daring to go near that bit again. Long nade over the cart. Dono finding Stormy with the scope. Buddy edging a little bit close. In fact, he's actually going to push all the way onto walkway. Tigler finding Loso, even after all that time he waited, was still eventually caught by nade. This looks like a big B push from Wonderful5. Rampage edging his way along towards warehouse. He still didn't check. They kind of leave it. Lancel's up there again. Car and shotgun. Rampage finding Dono. Lance finds QKez. Can he find the second? He doesn't know where to look. He doesn't get it even after the plant. Tigler finding Buddy. 3v1. Lancel left. Dropped by Tigler. It's so weird. They just leave warehouse. It's interesting. I mean, I guess he's still a threat up there, but if you're planting in the smoke, it's kind of hard to see even from warehouse. Loso might have PTSD. He's not wanting to move. Wants to completely avoid that nade shower if he can. Buddy under pressure in MG. He could jump on it, but that is a big risk. Players will normally drop you off it straight away. Rampage patiently waiting for his time to move, either A side or B side. Lancel in warehouse. Buddy finds Norby. Stormy goes to bombed out house. Looks towards that cellar entrance in mid. Dono back B. Spotted. Smoke goes down on Cart from Rampage. Tiglet springing into action, literally. He knows Dono's back there. I think all nades have been spent though, but Dono still checks. Wonderful5 start to move along. And Tigler actually looks top warehouse. Also check and rush. QK's an allied spawn, but he's still at MG. He is not moving. That is his room. Rampage looks to clear. Good defense from Dono. That was huge. Lancel pretty much unchecked in warehouse. Dono eventually dropped by Stormy. Lancel will now need to come out. I don't think he has a secondary. Loso finds Tiglet. Oh, sorry, beg your pardon. Loso finds Stormy. Dropped by Tiglet. Great play from Lancel. Again, they didn't check warehouse. They're just going to leave it. And then out pops Lance. Again, they don't nade it. They don't keep an eye on it. They kind of just leave it. Really strange. Hasn't really paid off for them. Tigler tried to catch that runner into warehouse. Loso with an aid going back over towards Tigler, who has already moved. QK's checking mansion stairs. Buddy in his spot. Norby finding Lance. There we go. Now they're clearing warehouse. Stormy moving up to support. Norby puts a nade over the back B. Doesn't catch anyone, but keeps an eye on that gridding just to make sure. Oh, there is someone there, though. In fact, now two pairs of eyes are going to be checking back B. Loso finds Rampage. And then a second on Norby. He has been huge. Pretty much prevents that plant. Furby checking warehouse. Tigler still looking towards B. His other two remaining players, I think, are moving over to A. They are indeed. QK's looks to plant. And gets it. Furby finds Stormy. QK's on his own. Oh, I beg your pardon. Sorry, Furby. This is so weird not having the health bar. I do feel really lost without it. Kind of get lost as who's who, or who's who. 7-4, one round before the half. Remember, guys, hand did win the last round on Burgundy. They would say if we were in streamer mode, but... Tigler checking every single corridor. He might find Buddy down there if he's not careful. Shotgun in action already. Buddy goes top end. Oh, nope. Changes his mind. That was close. Dono with scope now, MG. Backing Buddy up. Lancel. That smoke from warehouse. Going along B Street. Oh, Tiglet with Furby. Stormy and bombed out house. Norby waiting for his moment. Oh, Lancel spotted him first. Kind of peaked at exactly the same time. Dono looking for that no scope, but Tiglet quicker off the mark. Loso again preventing that plant. Tigler backed up by two more. Loso covering A, which is now covered in smoke. Rampage finding Lance. Loso's going to be the man left. Can he make it 8-4 for his team? The plant goes down and Rampage gets it.
Allies win.
And now we swap. Wonderful5 now gets to defend. Everyone seems to be, and we go straight away. No waiting around. We like that. Hand are now attacking. Wonderful5 are now going to be defending. Wonder what we'll see in terms of playstyle for hand. Any SMGs coming out? Can't quite see. Early nades, Dono with scope. finding QKez. Tigler going to the back of B. I'm assuming he'll have scope. He does. Shotgun in a duel. Tigler finding Furby. Bringing it back to a 4v4. Tons of pressure going down on B. Smoke was a little bit awkward. Loso finding Tigler, dropping scope. And finding, I think, 2 players in warehouse. Smoke again going out along B Street. Dono finding Rampage. Look at them piling down. Dono with another one finding Norby. 4v1. Stormy tried his best, but he was just a bit outgunned. First round on the switch is going to go to Hand. Pretty convincingly. They're only 5 away from winning the match. I think if Tigler's going to go back B, he's going to be busy. Loso to bombed out. With an MP44 in hand, actually. Norby with the last few bullets catching Dono. Peeking, then relocating. Buddy in rush. Rampage. In mid. Pops out of cellar, then goes back in. It's not my time yet, he says. Buddy with that attack nade. Tigler finding Lance. 2 kills in the bag for Wonderful5. They seem to be pretty well locked in. And the B push in whatever form it was in was about to come. Until QKez and Tigler dropped the last remaining 3 pretty much simultaneously. 8-6. Hand, Womberg. Furby finding QKez, opening up Stormy, dropping Dono. Buddy spotted someone at the back of B. Needs to be careful. Diggler finding Furby. Oh, sorry, Tigler. Not Diggler. That's a Pokemon, isn't it? Tigler finding Furby. And after that intense fight for B, Hand are down to 3. Wonderful5 are down to 4. Buddy checking warehouse. Archway, B. Rampage. Just sitting by the other archway near Rush. Good nade there from Lance. Flushing Tigler out of B. Smoke will go down to Cart. Stormy looking over towards Garden. Pretty secure in the knowledge that no one's going to be looking at MG by now. 35 seconds coming up. Smoke is blocking Norby's vision. Grey smoke. The smoke changed at all? It looks more... It looks higher. Norby with the nade. Oh, eventually gets the kill on Loso. 2v3. Hand with a man down. Buddy in warehouse. And Rampage under pressure. Dropped by Lance. 2v2. Buddy then finding Norby. 1 man left in the form of Stormy. He's going to look for the kill from the back of B. Doesn't know where to look. Because Lance is making it so hard for him. Just buying all the time in the world he can. Stormy charging down warehouse, but dropped by Buddy.
Allies win.
He was led a merry dance there. 9-6 for Hand. Good kind of last few second push onto B. Yo, Girl Scout, welcome in. Good to see you, bud. Tigler loses a nade. Goes to back B again. Oh, that nade was close. In fact, very close. Don't think he expected that. Great timing by Furby. QKez tagging a player out in Main Street. Smoke going out. This could be another hard B push. Nades coming out from warehouse. Norby catching Furby. Rampage just sitting on that ledge. QK's finding Buddy. Good defense from warehouse. Rampage finding Loso. Fair exchange here. Stormy by A. Looking towards MG. Dono finding Rampage. I think he might now revert over to A to try and back up his teammate. QK's are going to be pretty much useless in warehouse unless he can rotate, which I think he might try. Smoke going out. 50 seconds. Stormy finding Lance. Dropped by A. Dono in mid. Oh, I just jumped out that window at the wrong time. 9-7. The Wonderful5 at the vital round. Bit of a buy round here for Wonderful5. An M1 going in the hands of Shotgunner, I assume. They're kind of a bit bunched up here. They need to be careful of nades. QK's makes it. Oh, close. That nade even closer. Eventually finished off by Furby. Getting the last tag. Lots of pressure coming down archway. Warehouse and B from hand. Shotgunner pinging off in the background. Buddy has warehouse secure. Rampage is going to be busy soon. Nades and smokes landing near him. He has shotgun in hand too. He does need to be careful though, because his counterpart is in warehouse. Loso looking to the back of B, covering his teammate as he pushes. Rampage finding him. He gets a tag onto whoever's at B. Dono pushing up, looking for anyone he can find lying by cart. Can't find anyone at the back of B though. Edges along carefully. Gets Rampage right in the thigh, I think. Looks for the plant at the back, the safe. But Tigler's there, right round the corner. He looks for the second, gets it, finds Buddy. 2v2. Loso's still there by warehouse. Might try and get on the ledge. Nope, just going to fully jump out. Lance in mid. He could be vital. He can get a good vision. If he stays alive. Tigler not fussed about that plant. Loso waits for him. Now he tries to plant. It's on the other side for Tigler. Loso waits. Good play. Patient play. Is going to be Stormy left to try and defuse and prevent double figures. He was last time and was unfortunately dropped. Runs right into Loso. It is going to be 10-7. Hand only 3 rounds away from taking this. Tigler had a good defense at B, but it's just a bit too much for him. You can hear that Springfield pinging off already. Putting pressure down to the back of B. Loso in Allied Sniper House. Nades are landing around. QK's finding Dono early on. He has got himself into warehouse. Could be a very vital player if he stays alive. Main Street is pretty busy and hands seem to be looking more towards A than B now. Buddy edging his way carefully. Moving through cellar, he could have had a good peek. I think he was tempted by it, but I think he's starting to use the cover. Rampage somehow misses that. Not quite sure how you miss from that close, but sometimes your shotgun can be a little bit unpredictable. Tigler does find Furby, but Buddy and Loso both finding kills as well. 3v1. It's 2 rounds left. If Hand get those, it is going to be GG. They're looking very strong. popping up from different corners. Tigler now rotating over to A instead. Trying to mix his playstyle. Might look for an early kill. He is dangerous. Doesn't peek for long. Could have been a good duel between him and Loso if they saw each other. QK's in warehouse. Might try and get on the ledge. He's backed up by a second player there. Few pairs of eyes looking towards the back of B. Buddy, Dono, Loso. I don't know if I saw someone jump in MG Garden there, but in the meantime, smoke goes out. I think that'll be from Axis. Rampage has lost his. Lancel bombed out house, checking cellar stairs. Dono opening things up, finding Stormy on stairs. Tigler springing into action. Checking MG. Loso has back B covered. That's a good position. QK still checking the back of warehouse, but no one from hand is going to be there yet. Coming up to 35 seconds. Oh, Buddy, those in a good spot. His hand, or sorry, QK is going to see him. Here comes the Allies smoke. Landing on cart. Buddy's in a great spot. Mid-mansion. Pops a nade out. I think he's trying to fish Tigler out. Perfect nade. Norby and QK's both finding kills. Bring it back to 3v3. Buddy heavily tagged. Two players close together. They better hope a nade doesn't come their way. Lance looks to back up with the shotgun. This could be match point if hand get this one. And they look like they might. Lance goes over to MG. Ah, dropped by Norby. Good reactions. Buddy finding QK's 2v2. Both players using the bomb as cover. Rampage under pressure. Will have shotgun in hand as well, but might not be able to put it to good use. If he can't get out, he rushes. Decides against it. Does find Buddy, but Dono covers well. Match point here for hand. 12-7. And we go again. Let's have a quick look at the score sheet. See how the scores are looking. Oh, Dono opening things up. Finding QK's early. Tigler thinking twice about going back B. An early smoke from Axis. Pressure going down to the back of B. Tigler returning it, evening things up, finding Loso. Stormy with a nade on Furby. Furby then finding Tigler from beyond. Norby, I think, is pushed and finds a Lance. 3v2. Rampage, great positioning, sitting by the door of warehouse. Good play from him. Gets one round in the bag. They're not going to go down without a fight. 12-8. That all started from those opening kills. Tigler putting pressure on from B. Good nades as well. Rampage sitting in warehouse. That nade could be close. They managed to dodge. Tigler looking spawn boxes. Norby with the opening kill, finding Lance. QK's watching that rush. Also has good vision into mid garden. Got himself on the archway. Could be really impactful there. Rampage finding Furby. 2 kills going in the bag for Wonderful5. Stormy sitting MG stairs. Norby sitting mid. Just watching that entrance from garden. Dono pushing MG. Who's he going to find? Tigler checking the stairs. Dono needs to be careful. Stormy finding Buddy. Oh, and Tigler just missing. Getting the second tag. Oh, and Stormy finishing him. Loso's going to be the man left. Dropped by Qkez. Another round in the bag for Wonderful5. Hand just need one. But if Wonderful5 can get another 3, we go to overtime. I heard they did that yesterday in the Armia Ice Show game. I couldn't cover all of it, sadly, but I heard that was a banger for overtime. So GG to those teams. Good shot from Tigler. Finding Dono early on. Do we have a comeback on our hands? Qkez in warehouse with MP40 and M1. Buddy putting pressure back B. And Nade tagging him. Lance backing up, smoke in hand. Nade going over to back B. Along with a second, I think. Does find Tigler. Good nade. He still has that smoke. Qkez with the MP40. Ah, oh, drops a second. And the third. Great defense from him. Leaving Loso all on his own. I think it is going to be another Wonderful5 round. They're going to bring it back to 2. Norby gets him. They still need 1 round just to secure it. It could come from anywhere. Tigler with the tack. Loso. Oh, Dono opening things up. Finding Qkez as he tries to get into warehouse. Smoke going down in Archway. Tigler behind. Loso looking for that kill from Archway. Norby finding Lance. Made a play into rush. I think he's now bugged out. Stormy finding Loso with the nade. What started off as an advantage for hand is now at 3-4. Nades go to the back of B. Norby again finding Furby. Rampage with the shotgun. Suddenly hand have ground to a halt a bit. And Tigler with the nade. Oh, sorry, the MG. Beg your pardon. And suddenly Dono is left. All on his own. He does find Tigler though. But he's immediately under pressure and actually been chased. Are they going to hunt for him? Rampage waits. Stormy goes into mid. Dono has 40 seconds. I think there's a nade on that Axis body. But I don't know if he can get it without being spotted. Oh, he finds the head of Norby. Surely not. Not a one-man army. Brings it back to a 2v1. He has 20-something seconds. That nade will land harmlessly. Rampage in warehouse. Stormy in mid. They can't see him from there. They could be giving him this one. Rampage charges down. Oh, he gets it. Had to be careful. It's going to be 12-11. 1 round away from OT. Can they claw this back?
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
What a close game. For around 3 rounds, hand just needed 1 to sign it off. Wonderful5 have dug their heels in. Smoke there from Axis. Dono looking for the early kill on Crate, but that smoke is completely covering his vision. A perfect smoke right on the archway. Two players in warehouse for Wonderful5. They need to stop that push from Norby, which he's done a couple of times. Dono starting off well, finding Stormy. Looks for the second on Mansion Stairs. Furby moving over to A. Backed up by Dono. They breach and clear. MP44 bullets pushing in. Dono tries to peek. Could be risky. Nade from Tigler. Rampage finding Buddy. Tigler under pressure with the M1. Looks to get the return kill. Loso in rush. QK's left alone in warehouse, still covering just in case. Hand with a man down. Lance is on A. Gets the kill on Tigler. Wasn't suspecting that. And A now looks pretty secure. Furby finding Rampage. Hand with the advantage. 3v1. GG's being exchanged. What a great turnaround if this comes off. Norby left alone to try and defend and keep Wonderful5 in it. Great tactical play from Hand. Well played. Really good tactical play. Changing that push to A. Getting players in behind Axis spawn. Well played to Hand. They are going to take the 2 maps. Congratulations to them. Great game. Right, let's see if anyone else is doing some COD 2. Let's go find someone. If you guys can stick around for the raid, that'd be great. Who are we gonna go see? There aren't many people playing COD 2 from what I can see. Anyway, guys, thank you for having me. I'm incredibly grateful. Can't see anyone doing some COD 2. There's no other matches tonight. Can't see anyone doing COD 2. Unless I'm being blind. But in that case, I may send you over to a friend doing some Tomb Raider. A guy we all know and love. Still a retro game. Yo, SKZ, is there another game on? Unholy, how you doing? If there's another game on, I'll stream it, and I'm happy to. I don't think there's another match on, is there? I hope you're good, Unholy. Lance, thank you for having me, bud. That was a great game. When's Phantom No Tag? I'll happily stream it. I think there's a Phantom iShow game I've been told about. Which I'll happily stream. Not you. Alright, yeah, if there's nothing else on tonight, guys, I'll send you over to a friend. Oh, is Spirit playing? What's Spirit doing? Oh, is this a, Oh, from Spirit? Okay, cool. I'll send you over to Spirit. Thank you. I appreciate it. Right, let's go raid Spirit then. Okay, he's doing versus no tag. Okay, gotcha. Guys, thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoy Spirit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the follows, guys. Wash, thank you for the gift sub. Colleen, thank you for the sub. And Treyu, thank you for the sub as well. Thank you for hanging out, guys. I'm really grateful. I really, really do appreciate it. But yeah, enjoy Spirit stream. He's doing I think he's doing a, must be a, what you call it? Clown Cup game. So yeah, enjoy it. Puffy, thank you for hanging out. Fenny, thank you for being here. For everyone lurking, thank you, Nats. Infected Gadget, I appreciate it. Castley, welcome in. Wind, good to see you. Enjoy your pints. But yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay happy, stealthy, stay horny. And hopefully bring you another game fairly soon. Look after yourselves, guys. Thank you for being here. See you in a bit.